welcome and good evening to our lecturer, PUAN DARSINAH BINTI PEDRO. Hi, my name is Qasthinah binti Mama AZIERAH and my number metric is 07DKM19F 1062 and I am from DKM 3B. First of all, I would like to introduce my group mate, AZIERAH, Elizabeth Jackson, and the last one is TERRENCE. We are from Department of Mechanical Engineering of Polytechnic Kota Kinabalu. So, our group has chosen a miniature house as our product. First of all, I would like to explain to you what is miniature house. Miniature house is a homemade toy. Since the early of 20th century, miniature house have primarily been the domain of children, but their collection and crafting is also a hobby for many adults. So guys, today miniature house has traced the history back about 400 years to the baby house display cases of Europe, which show idealized interiors. Early, they were all handmade, but during the century, the world is getting more sophisticated day by day. Do you guys know that there are a lot of miniature house? So I am going to show you example of miniature house. So this is the example of miniature house. There are bamboo miniature house, there are stick miniature house, there are cardboard miniature house, and others. Miniature house is popular because the looks of it. It looks more fancy and unique with some LED lights on it and with some interior design on it. We can put a small stone, we can put the small bed into the miniature house and others. You can design it with your idea. For your information, in the United States, most miniature houses have an open back and a fancy front facade, while British houses more likely to have a hing front that's open to reveal a room. The miniature house hobby has two main focus, which is construction and purchase of miniature house made by or for other enthusiasts, and collection for contemporary, vintage or antique house which were originally made by children. So you guys can add some features on it like fountain, like some music on it, some relaxing music. You guys can add some LED lights to make the miniature house more fancy, more unique, and more interesting, so that a lot of people could be interested on the product. Do you guys know that there are a lot of DIY video about miniature house in the YouTube nowadays? There are a lot in the YouTube, there are a lot in the Facebook. So there are a lot of people know about the miniature house by watching the YouTube. Moreover, there are many DIY videos and it costs a lot of cheaper than before. So now I am going to add some DIY video about miniature house, how to make the DIY miniature house in this video. So that's all from me. Thank you. Bye bye.
matrix is 07DKM19F1013. Today, I will talk about the feature of the miniature house. The size of the miniature house can be small, medium, or large. For example, this miniature house on this slide is 27.5 cm length times with 32.8 cm width and times with 21.5 cm height. And the type of the miniature house is high quality, excellent design, its price. So let's see on this screen besides me. These are the view for the miniature house on the day and night. Is it beautiful? What are you waiting for? Get it now! And also, this miniature house has a free gift such as dust cover and a music box with a music on it. The music box will play two music. Title of song is Sky City and Spirited Away. This miniature house also have English manual. It can guide you to build the miniature house step by step. We want to encourage it easy to assembly, just a little patient. It might be a challenging for a first-time builder, but you will get the joy after finish it. The kit 100% carefully before delivery, so as to ensure that the accessories are complete and no missing part. Besides, you need to prepare a silicone liquid, glue, and 2 pieces battery type AAA by yourself, because they are forbidden to ship by air transportation. This is the example of the dust cover and a free gift and a material that will be on the miniature house.
My name is Elizabeth Jackson and my number matric is 07DKM19F1101. Today, I want to talk about characteristics of miniature house. Characteristic of miniature house is simply designed by consists of box stuck together and used as room. You can see beside me is slide about design miniature house. Miniature house is interior design with good carpeting on the floor. Beside that, miniature house made from polywood or medium density fiberboard. Not at all. Miniature house too can include kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, living room, dining room, and a balcony. However, miniature objects used for decoration inside miniature house include interior decoration, doll, and items like books, couches, furniture, wallpaper, and even clock. How about the outside? Outside of the miniature house, we add fountain, a garage, swimming pool, or a garden. The last characteristic of miniature house, we include some music in the miniature house, type of relaxing music. Miniature houses are usually lightweight and lower cost, but often require siding, shingles, or other exterior treatment to look realistic. Before you doing a miniature house, you must design a characteristic first. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Terrence. So this would be our group's product, which is the miniature house. As we all know, the miniature house is specially designed for interior home designing, and also this is the example of a 2D model of a miniature house. why people need this miniature house? Because it function as toys to children. Many children would be prefer this miniature house as toys, and also could be the place where they want to keep their toys and make it decorative, and also a decoration. So now we know they got a wedding or wedding anniversary like that, so people would make this 3D model miniature house, as they are preferably home designing or such as for decoration only, and also as a showroom. So this miniature house now in many markets and would be manufacturing in many factories, because this could be a piece of interior home designing model, and also it is also as a hobby. Why people so much preferably make it as a hobby? Because the miniature house is especially attract to women and young teenage girls to make their house very much beautiful. Okay, now we go to the strength and weakness of the miniature house. This would be the 3D model of the miniature house, but they also have a strength and also have weakness. The strength will be the internal resources such as skill, knowledgeable grouping. To make this miniature house, so we need some knowledgeable people to make measurements and to know whether the right tool to make this miniature house, and also the things that a company can make or design. Most probably this miniature house can make by the company with the simple materials like fiber and also even polysterenes. This could be done with that. And also the tangible assets such as intellectual property, capitality property and technologies. So in this miniature house there could be found some technologies like electrical functions like lights, and even the structures of the miniature house is clearly made of wood or even fiber. So they also have a weakness, which is the resources limitations. As we all know, the miniature house could be done by many carpenters, but the resources are very limited. As we all know, this would be the function, the strength and the weakness of the miniature house. But by the way, most people preferably ask me the product descriptions. So what would be the product description? The product description would be the LED light decorates the whole miniature house. It not also act as a decoration, but also it also create a warm and nice environment inside the house. So it also a good product for children, because they have a nice time to leisure and also to relieve stress. It could also increase their brain abilities and also can create more creativity about this product and in also their life.